Hey guys, Jonah here, once again, back with another beer review. I know it's been a long time, but the weekend was crazy. I know it's Tuesday, but the weekend was so crazy, and I was out and had some beers yesterday, so it was cool. I have been banded up. One of those was because on the weekend I went to the East Malling Beer and Cider Festival 2024. Don't know if you can see that. Maybe if I put my hand somewhere near there, it'll focus on there, will it? Anyway, here's the glass that I got. And a big thank you to Maidstone branch of Camera for putting on a fantastic event. And I was judging there. And I was judging bitters actually, that were going through to the Champion Beer of Britain for this year, I believe. I don't think I was judging for next year. And I was judging bitters, session bitters, to be honest. Um, and I can give you some, beg your pardon, dear viewer, I can give you some inside knowledge because the top, and this is fine because we've already sent all the results off. So for the southern region, well, it was a bit weird because I thought we were doing southeast, but apparently it was all of the southern region, which will become apparent why when I tell you who's won. So, Side Pocket for a Toad by Tring Brewery. Yeah, they won best bitter, best session bitter. Second place was Pig Swill, and that was Stonehenge Brewery, which was kind of when I found out we judged a beer called Pig Swill quite high. That was crazy. And in third place, now this was the contentious one because we had in third place London Pride by Fuller's. I know, you can get it anywhere and get it in all the supermarkets. But we found London Pride was best on the day. And these were all cask beers, they weren't bottled beers. Um, so, Fuller's London Pride has won loads of awards in the past. So I didn't think it was a massive surprise. But loads of people were giving us like jip, shall we say. Uh, why did you choose Fuller's? We didn't know. It was totally blind tasting. Maybe they just gave us a good barrel. It was a very cool beer. But yeah, thanks very much to everyone that did the judging. I said it to them before. Um, yeah, had a really, really good day. It was fantastic. Anyway, back to today, and we are back in Asia. Or are we? We will have a look because the beer we are doing today is this bad boy here, High Flyer. Let's see if we can get it to focus. There we go. High Flyer, Stout by Black Kite. And it's a 5% beer and it's 18 IBUs. It's really nice to see an IBU count. I don't usually do it on here. And yeah, if you look here, there's a raven and the whole kind of thing, the whole picture looks like sort of a bird-shaped thing. Really interesting can. And there we go, High Flyer Stout. Right, it says Black Kite Brewery was inspired by the birds of prey seen soaring through Hong Kong, because that's where they are from. Between mountains and high rises, these majestic creatures represent the rush of freedom that we all crave during a long days in the city. All Black Kite, at Black Kite, sorry, we brew beers that are high on both flavour and balance. But let us see, where was this actually made? It was made at Siren. So yet again, a beer purporting to be from somewhere like Hong Kong, amazing place, was actually brewed, beg your pardon, in the UK. I don't like that. There's something about me that doesn't like these contracted brew. It feels like they've conned us, or it feels like I'm being conned. Beer 52. Stop it. You're going to have beers from Hong Kong. I want beers actually from Hong Kong. Anyway, let us see. Stout is one of my favourite styles of beer. And I quite like Hong Kong too. Apparently it's got Golding's hops in there. And I will read you off the computer what the malts are, supposedly, in this bad boy. So we've got caramel, crystal 50, roast barley, some oats, chocolate wheat, and Munich. So we are covering all the bases there. Barley, oats, and wheat. That we even got, let's say that's a half finger's head. Might give it a little swirl, see if we can encourage it a little bit more. 3/4 maybe. In my lovely glass. Smells really nice actually. Okay, so there is the black kite. There is me glass. And there's a cheeky face. We're on our way. Oh, there is definitely a really malty overtone. No surprise there. Little bit of kind of sour or bitter chocolate, I should say. You know, the dark chocolate. Little bit of sweetness, not too much. I'd say it's more bitter over sweetness, at least on the nose. Looking for things like coffee, couldn't really see them. It did not smell sweet. It smelled much more bitter and sour over sweetness, which is cool. Oh, I wonder if I turn that round, will it be able to show the lovely glass? I better tilt it kind of that way. East Melling camera 2024. And I love these glasses. I don't know, I should have turned it back. So the pint line is actually here, and you've got a little bit of space, and that you should be filling your glass to the line, and that gives you a bit of space for head. So give head a chance. That's what I say to the ladies that I know. Cheers and beers, guys. If you appreciate what I'm trying to do on the channel, consider joining the Johnner Army by clicking like and subscribe down below. Why not join me in the comments? If you want to know all the top 10 beers, actually, was it 10 or was it 8? Might have only been 8. If you want to know the top 8 beers, let me know and I'll give you a listing of all the beers that we tried. And I've told you the top 3 anyway, so that should be good enough. Cheers and beers. Here's to you. Bottoms up. All that kind of jazz. Oh, very nice. Has been in the fridge. It was another one of those ones that was a little bit taut, like a drum skin, and that always gives me a kind of, yeah, it kind of scares me, dear viewer. I don't want beers exploding, especially on my videos, and it has happened in the past, so it's not going to happen if I can avoid it again. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely oatiness, like an oatmealy kind of thing. There is a little bit of sweetness there, but there's that sort of breadiness, that biscuits, that kind of, yeah, there's something you get from barley and wheat together. Gives a nice beer a sort of biscuity kind of thing, especially with dark beers. It's not so pronounced when you're looking at things like Nipas and pale ales and stuff. But I'd imagine that's because they have a lot less wheat and a lot less barley. A lot less oat in there. This one you can extravagantly put some of those dark bad boys in there, not have to worry about it too much. What else am I getting? I am definitely getting that chocolate. I wouldn't be surprised if they put a touch of lacto in. Not much, but a little touch, because it does have that milky kind of thing going on as well, like a milk. Do you remember well, if you were like me, you had Farley's Rusks. You had those rusk biscuits, and sometimes my mum used to dip them in milk and then give them to me, just so it gives my they give babies rusks because it kind of helps with their teeth, or it helps basically break the gums so your teeth come through. It sounds harsh, but it works really well. Um, but yeah, you see a baby kind of chewing on a rusk. Oh, some old people do it too when they lose their teeth. They start chewing on the like biscuit. Anyway, it's like when my cat does it to my hand after I've pet him too much. He kind of chews on my hand for a while, but it's all meant in love. I think it is anyway. But yeah, really, really nice. There's a touch of kind of cake fruit there, like a bit of plum, perhaps. Maybe I might have to dive back in, dear viewer, but it's that sort of thing. It's plum, it's date, perhaps, maybe a touch of fig, um, all those kind of things that are nice to do with Christmas puddings and Christmas cakes and that kind of thing. I'd probably say it's more Christmas pudding over Christmas cake, um, but hey, that's how we do it. The nights are drawing in. It will be Christmas time soon. Cheers and beer. Oh. And for me, 5% alcohol is not too bad as well. I know I've been talking quite a lot, but the original line was there, and it's kind of sliding down the glass. Nice fat line there. Alas, looks like a jumping fish there. I think there might be one around the other side. Oh no, it's just a line. But yeah, unfortunately, there's no amazing kind of head things going on. Maybe that's partly due to the fact that I chilled it down. Um, But then head retention, sometimes I had a couple of beers, believe it or not, in Weatherspoons the other day. And they were both bitters, and they had head all the way down. It was amazing. I was really, really surprised. But this one, alas, nothing much sticking on the side of the glass. But hey, at least we can appreciate East Malling beer and cider. Oh, a bit of a hiccup there, dear viewer. Um, it's really nice, but it's a bit light. It's not a thick stout. Um, but all the good things are in there. And at 5%, maybe you're getting up to the place where a lighter beer that's heavier on alcohol. Yeah, but then you get the robust porters, the imperial stouts, that kind of thing. Sometimes those bad boys can be really thick, and they're up at like 10, 11, 12%. Ooh, let's finish this off and you can go on your way. Now, Siren definitely know what they're doing. There we go. We've got a bit of a waterfall effect going on there. There's another decent thick line down there, which is a good sight for sore eyes. So this is definitely not a bad beer at all. Just a shame that it's not brewed where it's supposed to be brewed. But when you're getting a beer from Siren, and I highly rate Siren, especially for their cask brews, um, you're not getting a bad beer, put it that way. So this is High Flyer by Black Kite via Siren. That's going to score quite well, I think. This has been Unclejona, waxing lyrical about beer, drinking all kinds of different beers, just for your entertainment. Why don't you tell everyone that you know, or that you love, that you do love them? And Unclejona, he's going to be back real soon with another beer review.